All right, everybody, that's southbound train NS 179 here on the NS Sandusky District, Cook Road in Columbus, Ohio, and our current time is 10:33 p.m. And hello to everybody, and welcome to Midnight Railfanning here on the evening of December 30th, the day before New Year's. Well, it's not going to be much longer till that comes. Just got up here literally just a little bit ago, and not even like 10 minutes ago, already got that train. I knew it was coming, and the timing couldn't have been better than it was. Let's get you guys in the car, and we're going to warm up real quick. We'll get things going here for this evening's stream. And I'm going to turn the car around as well so we can see the tracks. So just hold on 1 second, everybody, and we'll be all set. Good way to start things off with NS 179. I haven't even eaten my dinner yet, so we're going to do that too in the car. And then I'll read the chat as well. I was already kind of reading it a little bit from what some people were saying a bit ago. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to put my gloves on because I had to rush to get out to get that train. I would have had time to get it. But anyways, everybody, welcome to Midnight Railfanning, Capital City. And as Anthony put in the chat, we are in Ohio, in the very northern part of the city, along the NS Sandusky District. And we're also along the CSX Columbus line as well. Now, I doubt we're going to see anything on the Columbus line. I have... And all right, can you all hear me now? Sorry, when I turned the car on, it activated CarPlay, and it doesn't work well with the stream. But as I was saying, the only reason this crossing exists is because we have a storage facility to the right of us here. This is Cook Road in Columbus, Ohio, the very northern part, city limits of Columbus, and it's not going to be the only spot we go to tonight. We're going to go to another spot as well. So for the first time ever, we're going to do a Midnight Railfanning stream where we actually hit two different spots within the same city. For those of you that joined us last night, thank you for everybody that tuned in to our redemption stream on the NS Dayton District in Springfield, where we got to get something there. And I promise you guys, there's no crappy wayside horns on this line, and this line is a lot busier as well. That first train at the beginning of the stream was NS 179. Thank you to everybody that put all the info for the train in the chat. And now that I have a chance to, because we got nothing coming, I'm not going to eat my Taco Bell because I had to kind of get that, get in the car, and get up here. And thankfully, we had enough time. I had enough time to get out, get the stream started, because I literally saw that train in the distance. I knew it was coming. I knew we had a southbound coming, and I know we have more coming as well. So it's going to get pretty busy here in a bit. I think we got at least two more on the way south. L514 does not exist. That was abolished when 507 and 508 were created for CN. Nope, Taco Bell. Taco Bell for dinner tonight. I knew you were going to say Taco Baco at some point, Brian. Excuse the voice crack. Real quick, guys. I'm going to pause the stream real quick. Did I even get napkins? Crap, I didn't get napkins. I'm going to kind of need those later. That was good. Welcome to Canada. Oh, yeah, Culver's. Nice. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? Yeah, I agree, Tatted. You're not wrong about that. Good to see you, too. Meant to say hi to you a minute ago. Breakfast for dinner is awesome. All right, real quick, guys, just hold tight. I'm going to pause the stream so I can write down all the info for that train. We'll be right back. All right. We are back, and I will tell you guys right now, we're not going to have to wait long for the next train because we actually do have a southbound coming. Not terribly far out. It's I-70 for this next one, which might be an extra 170. I'm not exactly sure. But Anthony, you did mention 171 earlier today, which actually happened to be the symbol of the train that I got in Springfield earlier today. So I did technically see a 171 today, just not at this time. Hey, Davis, good to see you. Coca-Cola, that was dinner. Nice. I'll tell you what, we'll quickly get out there. Hey, it's Ben. Ben's on here. Camera's blurry because it's snowing out here on this fine, chilly evening. So we're getting some snow shots tonight here in Columbus. Not the first time I've been to this crossing when there's been snow. Alex and I were actually up in the Railfan here once when we got snow as well. And it looks like we also got a green on track 1 right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think these tracks, I think the greens are automatic. Well, maybe it's yellow. I can't remember precisely. And there might be other Railfans over there. But we will be getting a southbound here in a little bit, an I-70 for the next symbol on the line. Over here on this single track is the CSX Columbus line. This line does not get used a lot. I think it's as needs that run on it, and this is milepost QE 132.6. I actually have Railfanned out here at this crossing at night before. And I think we actually can see a little bit of signals down there, and I think we might actually be getting... Oh, wait, that might be the DP... That train, I think, is the DPU down there that we just caught. If it happens to be something on CSX, that would be amazing. If we actually do have a train on CSX, that would be great. But I think our southbound's actually coming right now because I'm starting to see light down here. Oh my gosh, yep, that's him, and he's coming quick. Second train. Second train already, and we kind of got to run. Do I have a chance? Will I have a chance to get my gloves on? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to... Crap, and I locked... No, I didn't lock the car. That I-70 is flying. Because I just didn't even see him like 2 seconds ago. If I get my scanner as well, we can get the defect detector because there's one south, I hear. I gotta close the doors on the car though. I'm gonna at least start the camera. Folks, we got another southbound coming here on the NS Sandusky District. It is 10:44 p.m. pocket. I just need the umbrella. That train's kind of getting close. I think I have a chance to get my scanner. My scanner. I think I got time. I'm going to restart the camera. All right, everybody, we have another southbound on the way here on the NS Sandusky District. It's going to be I-70, 10:46 p.m. $1,247.36. I-70 is the symbol on that southbound with the current time here in Columbus, Ohio, 10:51 p.m. And we'll grab my camera off here. So that was I-70 here in Columbus, here in the Sandusky district. There are other Railfans over there. This spot actually is pretty popular. I'm definitely not the only one to have come here. So we had I-70 come through just now. Right up 2 trains. We've been live for a little bit over 20 minutes. Put the umbrella back in the car for now. Should be getting that defect detector here in a second. Actually, I'm gonna check CSX first. If I miss the detector on video, that's fine. I'm gonna, if I miss it, I miss it. But now that I think about it, I think with that green signal, I do believe that the signals down there are dispatcher controlled. So I do think we're gonna have a northbound, and that might be it down there because I'm starting to see a light. Or maybe it's CSX. If we got something on CSX tonight, that'd be great. Nope. The light that we were seeing earlier was just the train from earlier. Yeah, it might be an extra 270. I'm not sure on that one, Brian. We'll figure that out. I am gonna probably pause the stream again. But we can't do that anytime soon because guess what? We got a northbound coming. There it is down there. We'll get the symbol on this northbound. We'll get the symbol on this northbound here in a second. So we got here at the right time, and that's for sure. So we'll lock up the car. Still hasn't hit the detector yet. I'm locked in on the frequency for that defect detector. So we're gonna stand right here. We got this northbound coming. Nice and bright right here too. So literally a perfect spot. This is a great spot for nighttime rail fanning. CSX not so much, but thankfully there's not much that runs on CSX. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't say thankfully. I wish the Columbus line got more action because I have yet to catch a train on it. I'm guessing all that runs on it is just coal trains and stuff like that. Coals, grains, all that good stuff. See how close our northbound is, and if he's still a little ways out, then I'm gonna check the symbol. Probably missed the detector for that train. There we go. All right, guys, I got about a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check our symbol. We'll be right back. 29C. 29C.
4.4, track 1, no defect.
.56 p.m. 29C for this northbound.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 4.4, track 2, no defects. Norfolk Southern, milepost 4.4, track 2, no defects.
7524, 7522. .29C is our symbol for this northbound that just passed us at 10:59 p.m. on the NS Sandusky District, Columbus, Ohio, Cook Road. All right, folks. Colton, to answer your question, I don't know if L573 is going to be running tomorrow or not. If I were you, I would just keep an eye on the Fort Street Rail Cam, because that's going to be, that's going to be your best bet to tell if it's coming or not. Anyways, that signal on the left is back to default yellow. So I did remember things correctly out here. That yellow is the default. Those signals down there, I think that's control point Weber. I can't remember the control points out here real well. I'd have to look at the ATCS thing out here. No, Cook Road, Ben. C-O-O-K-E. Cook Road is where we are. And let's see if there's anything on the old Columbus line. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe someday. Well, guys, we are on the board with 3 trains so far, so we're off to a good start. It's probably going to be quiet now here for a little bit. We've only been live for half an hour, so we've averaged a train every 10 minutes, which is not bad. And eventually we will have another southbound. There's one that's still quite a ways away, but we will have another southbound at some point. And then once it starts to die down here, we'll go check one other spot. And I think what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do something a little bit different when we get ready to end the stream. I think we're gonna stream all the way back to my hotel. By the way, that's I-71 over there that we're right next to. I don't know why that van's slowing down, but they're slowing down unless they're taking an exit. All right, I'm gonna get you guys on my phone mount here in the car. I'm gonna put my antenna down. Hoping Alex maybe stops by later on. He's been to this spot with me a few times. We went here a few times last year. The other thing too, I need to get some new tape for my scanner antenna, because this antenna is kind of being a pain. As I just ram it into the ceiling of the car. All right. Put that there. All right, folks, here's what we will do for now. I'll leave my tripod outside the car because I don't really need to keep closing it up and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have my eye on it because I'm watching right here. But I'm gonna pause the stream one more time real quick. go get all those last 2 trains in my log, and then that will be. And after we do that, I'll be right back. Keep streaming with you guys, and so I can. Someone's trying to go north. Maybe that's going to be another northbound here. All right, hold tight, folks. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. I just got my train log updated. Maybe we'll get an appearance from CSX later on. That'd be great. I've been trying to get something on CSX here for a while. And typically, whenever I try to do anything like that, where I try to have a first time for rail fanning wise, typically after the first time I get something, I can get it again easily. Now the real question is, or the real challenge is, can I eat this Taco Bell without making too much of a mess in the car? Let's find out. Move my seat back, and we'll see what we can do here on this snowy evening here in Columbus. Hopefully, we get some more trains for you guys this evening. Hopefully, everyone's doing well tonight. 172, I don't think runs through. I think they run through Indiana. But you did mention a 171. We do have a 171 that will be coming south through here eventually. That will probably be our next southbound. As a matter of fact, talking about that 171 symbol. So I think Marion, I think, does have a camera, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Do they have a camera? Looks like the rail fans there are leaving. They're smart, though. This is a great spot to watch trains. Yeah, it is cold. Yep. For those of us in the Eastern Time Zone, 25 hours until a new year. I'll be driving home tomorrow. No, I'm just eating a crunchy Supreme Taco. Because I don't have any napkins, I'm going to blow my nose into the wrapper. Because I got nothing else to blow my nose into. You know what? I blame you, Anthony. I was calling you before the stream. You should have reminded me to get napkins. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just literally blew my nose into a napkin. Or not a napkin, a wrap. And let's just say it wasn't the most comfortable. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some more trains here in a bit. Might be getting some more northbounds. If somehow we get something on CSX, that'd be great. I'm going to unlock and not just scan NS, but I'm going to scan other railroads. Like I said, there's one other spot we can go to later on, and I think we're going to do that. It is on the way back south anyways, because my hotel's in downtown. By the way, for those of you guys who joined in earlier on my main channel, James 439, for the driving stream from Springfield to downtown Columbus. Thank you to those of you guys that are now on here. I know there's a few people, I think, that were on there earlier. So if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to sub to my main channel, James Paper 39. It's the channel where I film and record and post elevators all over Michigan and pretty much anywhere I go to travel. So speaking of people like that, Zoe, who I met up with also on this trip, Zoe was on that stream for a little bit earlier as well. Hey Zoe, how are you? Yep. Michigan Railfan enthusiast was on there as well for a little bit. But yeah, we are here, like I said, in the capital city of Ohio, Columbus city limits, here in the northern part of the city. Catching some trains here in the NS Sandusky district. While eating my Taco Bell. Someone's coming up here. 11E just called out. This is another rail fan. I'm freaking blinded. Nope. He's going in the storage facility. Maybe it is another rail fan. They're backing up now. They're going to. I don't know what they're doing. Backing up now. All right. I'm done eating. But let me tell you guys, it seems like every time I go rail fanning and I have to get food for dinner or anything like that, I can't eat it peacefully because I got trains coming. Now, that is a good problem. That's not a bad thing. Thankfully, I brought drinks with me tonight. Soda. So I'm going to have a Mr. Pibb, which has 10-cent deposit on it because I brought it from Michigan. So I have that tonight, and I got water as well. So I need to be drinking water. I really haven't had much water this trip. Excuse me. Okay, real quick, what we're gonna do is hop out real quick. I might actually bring my tripod back in the car just because I don't really want to get in snow down. And now while we're at it, we're gonna take a look at signals. Good timing, guys. We have another train coming. We got northbound on the close track. And he's actually not terribly far out, so that was good timing for me to get out. It's not going to be peaceful tonight, and that might be okay. Maybe we don't need peace after all. Ah! I just bent my antenna.
Folk Southern, milepost 4.4, track 2, no defects.
Lock in on that. Folks, we have another train coming already. Literally averaging a train every 10 minutes. If I can quickly move, that would be great. That would be really great.
Folk Southern, milepost 4.4, track 2, no defects.
There's just one problem. I forgot the umbrella. Can we get this going in time? Northbound coming 11:13 p.m. 1808. 1808. Time is 11:16 p.m. Symbol on that train was 11E, heading north here on the NS Sandusky District. That was good timing we got out there. Sorry, guys, I know that was last minute, but I wanted to grab the umbrella because it's cold. James, good to see you. Aurora Forza. No, Ben, he does mean Michigan because he and we both hate U of M. Not the state of Michigan itself, but the school, U of M. So, but I know you're ready to see that game where they beat the hell out of them, but I know you're ready for that. I'm ready to watch, I'm ready for Ohio State because they'll be playing, Miami tomorrow in the evening. That was 11E for that northbound. 4 trains within about 150 minutes. Not bad. But yeah, no, you said, I hope I'm not freezing out there. I'm freezing because I didn't have time to get my gloves on. Sandusky District is very busy, though, this evening. Very, very busy this evening, which is a bit busier than usual. Sometimes on this line, I can only get 1 train per hour. Ben, you want us to check? I can check real quick. We'll go over there. Just hang on 1 second. Train stream, good to see you as well. Detroit Lions or Ohio State? Well, you can't really compare the Lions to Ohio State because that's NFL to college. But the team that I care more about, I could say, is Ohio State. Yeah, train stream, you did make it just in time. That's the 4th train we've had tonight so far. We started the stream right away when we had one coming, a little bit before 10:30 because I figured might as well get that one for you guys as well. CSX, CNRR, good to see you. We're going to probably take another quick break after we check CSX. It's probably going to be slow now, but we'll take a look and see if we have anything on the CSX. I'm not counting on it because CSX doesn't get anything. Like I said, this line, I've never seen anything run on CSX here. Track on the left is orange still, so that's default. The one on the right's red because they're not clear of the next crossing yet. And it is snowing out here this evening. So we're getting snow shots, which is good. Now, if we get something on CSX, we're going to have to go to that parking lot where the other Railfans were earlier. But we'll know if we have something on CSX because that signal would light up. Yeah, we do always rule the Big Ten, but we didn't win the conference championship. Indiana got it this year, and I give credit to Indiana. They're a great team. But yeah, the CSX Columbus line, 1 track, very slow. Doesn't get a lot, unfortunately. I have yet to catch anything on it, but like I said, I think when it slows down here, we're going to go to the CSX Columbus sub, which is way further west that way. And we'll see what we can do there. But honestly, 4 trains so far on the stream is not bad. Like I said, we're going to take a quick little break once again so I can get my log updated with that 11E that we just caught. I'm going to see if I can find out where it's going as well. And if I can find out where it's going, if it's going to Michigan, that'd be great. I don't think it's going to go to Michigan. I think it's going to Indiana, if I had to guess. But hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. We're going to take one more quick little pause. Sorry for all the breaks, but we're getting all these trains, so I want to get them in my log. So... It would be... Okay, we're back. It would be cool if I did see the Conrail Heritage Unit Colton after all. I got my Conrail hat now. For those of you guys that saw the driving stream earlier, I was wearing my Ohio State, but for the sake of the railroads, I figured that Conrail would be appropriate. And 8098 was also my first Heritage Unit for NS that I saw. It wasn't my first ever one. My first ever Heritage Unit was CN 3023, the EJ&E. And I didn't even know what a Heritage Unit was when I first caught that. I was in East Lansing for the day. My friend and I decided to take Amtrak from Lapeer to East Lansing because I wanted to go Railfan some other spots around Michigan. And we decided it would be fun to do a little day trip by Amtrak. So we took Amtrak from Lapeer to East Lansing. Got some CSX action over there too. And we caught the EJ&E as our second train on Z147. Now Z147, not 149. It ran as Z147 because it came from a different location that day. So that was kind of an interesting symbol that they had for it. But Z147 was what that symbol was that day when I caught the EJ&E. And I didn't know what it was. I just thought maybe it was, it's another one of those orange Elgin Joy and Eastern units. Because I caught one in Royal Oak when it was running 515, 513 for a while. That was, we're talking... fall of 2021 when all I did was Railfan Royal Oak half the time for that. And then, like I said, when I did some Flynn sub Railfanning in March that following year in 2022, that's when after I'd done the Flint sub, after I had done Lapeer and Imlay City for a while, I figured, it'd be a good idea, to give that a shot, so I decided to go Railfan there a bit more because it was busier. And I was like, this is way better than Royal Oak. So I ended up doing that. Let's see what we got on here. Hey, Brett, how are you doing? We got Mitten Buckeye State rails on here, and we're in the Buckeye City and State. In Columbus, Ohio is where we are, and we will be getting another southbound here in a little bit. We got a 171 near Marion. Marion is the next big city really north of here, and I'm actually probably going to make a stop there on the way home tomorrow because I've been wanting to check out Marion for a while. They get a lot of NS and CSX, and with all this NS action on the Sandusky district, it's been pretty good. Someone's calling dispatch. Sounded like... Sounded like they were having some issues. Were you? You were there as well? If you're near Columbus, Ohio, there's a 100-unit tied down near Parsons Avenue. Is there? If it's a CN 100 year, I'm not worried about it. That's just a basic GEVO with 100 logo on it. I've seen a million of those. You've seen 4. Yes, go Bucks. Beat Miami. Heck yeah. Would love to see that happen. That'll be tomorrow at 7:30. I got to go back home to Michigan tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get home early enough so I can watch that game because I do want to watch that. I just heard a horn. Come on, keys. I just heard a horn. Or is that the train that's north of here? Man, if it's CSX or something. I see light down there. I feel like I do. Nope. It's just, I thought it was. I did hear a horn, though. I just don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's on the Columbus sub. All the way west of here. Someday, though, I'm going to get something on this line. This CSX Columbus line. For now, we'll head back to the car. And we'll kind of take shelter there for a little bit. Once those signals there turn red on one of those tracks, that's when we'll know we'll have that southbound line. These ones are easy to see during the day. You can't see these ones all the way down there during the day. I think that's Control Point Weber, if I'm not mistaken. I'm at Cook Road. Brett, Cook Road here in Columbus. Yeah, I'll throw the wiper on real quick to clean off the window on the car. I'll do that. The sound might cut out for a second. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn off CarPlay on my car, so hold on. All right, you guys should be able to hear me now. I had to turn off CarPlay and Bluetooth on my phone so that way it doesn't go to the car, because for some reason the audio does not work to the car. You and me should go check out. I would like to do that. I would like to do Indianapolis would be great. I was just there earlier this year, and that'd be great. I did hear, speaking of Indiana, I did hear Indiana Ohio Railway in Springfield today, but I didn't have time to get to the tracks in time. I happened to be doing a crossing tour of the NS Dayton district in Springfield because I wanted to tour a few of those crossings with the wayside horns before I made my way over here to Columbus. Yeah, I got snow on my car and everything. It's a snowy evening here in Columbus, but it's a good one. Try to get all that frost off there for you guys. It's currently 11:28 p.m. and I can tell you guys right now, tonight we're not going to be live terribly long. Oh, and my phone is low. That's the other thing I meant to do. I meant to go grab my power bank, but because I got the car running, I can just plug right into the car. So we're going to do just that right now. I got my power bank. If I can find my power bank, it's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in my bag. Come on, power bank, where are you? It's definitely in here. Clearly, I packed it and tucked it very far. There it is. I couldn't find it because I couldn't see it. There we go. There we go. A little bit clearer shot for you guys now. try to keep it that way for now while we run the heat here in the car. Hey Brody, welcome. What time did I hear INO? I think it was sometime either before 4 p.m. or a little bit after. Something like that. I think it was more so closer to 4 p.m. I can't recall exactly when I heard it. I heard it go through and I tried to go catch up to it, but I think I went the wrong way. The veterans unit, dang. 6D4. Check it out. Oh, you're from Indiana, CSX, CNR? Nice. It's all mains, Brody. This is Cook Road in Columbus. Closest to us is the Norfolk Southern Sandusky District, and we got the CSX Columbus line on the far track. The signals for the Columbus line are right there. Yeah, I do think we're getting a southbound here, though, real soon. Let me go see if I can see it real quick. He's not close yet, but we do have an approach line on the coast track for southbound. The northbound signals are still default yellow, so he's not even lined south there yet. He's not lined to go through there yet. Yeah, Garrett sub is pretty cool. I think it's a lot of trains. Kind of like the NS Chicago line, and it turns into the Willard sub, Dashwood. Then it comes the Bar sub further west out of Garrett. I've railfan that line in many spots. Gary, Indiana, I railfan there too. I might stop back at this crossing tomorrow as well for a little bit. I probably will, because it's fun to catch trains here. This is a nice crossing kind of in the middle of nowhere, because the only reason this crossing is here is because there's a storage facility. That's the only reason it exists. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm surprised that it's even gated. Over 20 trains I missed just from the Garrett sub that day. Dang. Yeah, I would love to do another, I'd love to do another camping trip with you, Brett. But honestly, if we do it again, I think we should.
I-70 over.
Oh, I-70.
And I thought to them, I'm going to bring you down to Craft. What we're doing tonight is we're going to run around your train there, Craft and Lockbourne.
So it sounds like I-70 is having problems. Oh, Colton, no, that's... all right, thanks for coming on, Colton. I appreciate... Let me turn this down so I don't have to keep talking over. But thank you, Colton, for coming on tonight and hanging out for a little bit. Have a good night. Hope you sleep well. That's cool, Richard. NS main line. What? Do you know what line it is? The portion between Garrett Yard and Foster is the busiest. Yeah, that makes sense. Eugene Clyde, 4235. Hey, welcome. Yep, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you as well. Here real soon, in like 25 minutes, we're going to be on New Year's Eve, which is pretty crazy to think that I'm out and about filming trains and stuff on that it will be New Year's Eve. Then I'll be driving home tomorrow, back home to Michigan. As much as I want to stay down here, it's been fun, but got to go back home at some point. Garrett would be pretty cool. I want to go, I think next year I'm going to be doing some spots in Indiana and Illinois. I haven't been to any of those spots in a while, so that would be pretty cool. That's the other thing I just realized as well with the car running this thing. I forgot I got to get gas. I forgot I can only go 45 more miles and I'm out of gas. I should have enough though to get back to the hotel, so I'll do it tomorrow because I don't really want to do it tonight. Railroad Eugene, we are on the NS Sandusky District and the CSX Columbus line. The Columbus line is the track furthest out there. The two closest ones as well here are the NS Sandusky District. All right, folks, we're going to shut off the car for a little bit. I'm going to plug my phone into the power bank now. I'm not exactly what this is, but yeah, might be Pennsylvania. Nah, I already froze earlier, Brody. You missed it. We've already had 4 trains. We had 4 trains within like 12 minutes on average of each train, in between each train. It was amazing. For the NS Sandusky District, it's pretty good. North Judson. No, I haven't. Where's that at? I have not really railfanned that much in Indiana. I've only railfanned, I've done Gary, obviously. I've done Butler, Indiana. Have I gone anywhere else? I stopped in Ogden Dunes and Portage on the NS Chicago line once, but I only got like 4 trains there. That was only for like 30 minutes. And 3 of them were Amtrak. Pierre Marquette was one of them. Amtrak Wolverine 350 was another one of those. Those will all be videos for the future. Yeah, no, I know. Based on our conversations and texts that you and I have, Brody, I get you. CSX trains running the old Baltimore, Ohio, Chesapeake, Ohio. Yep. That would sound about right. I think what we're going to end up doing, though, is catching this southbound. Then we'll go see if anything's lined on CSX. It's on the way south, and we can go by Ohio State as well. And then after that, we'll, like I said, we're going to do something a little bit different. Rather than me just ending the stream trackside like I've done for every Midnight Railfanning in the past, because New Year's Eve is coming up, I'm going to take you guys to my hotel. We're going to end the stream in the hotel room. So we'll do something a little bit different this time. For now, we will eventually have southbound, but I'm going to pause the stream real quick just for 1 second so I can kind of get an idea where things are. We'll be right back, so hold tight. NS train running the old Norfolk Western. Oh, nice. And I actually saw the Norfolk Western Heritage Unit last night on the NS Dayton District, so that kind of works out. South of South Bend for an hour. Oh, okay. Nice. South Bend. I would like to go to South Bend someday. I railfan the CN South Bend sub. That goes through there along with the NS Chicago line. That's a pretty good spot as well. The only downside is there's really no way to film the diamond because the diamond and tracks and stuff like that are, well, it's not really much of a diamond. It's more so kind of like a few Ys that kind of convert, you know, CN to CN, NS to NS, and then obviously you can interchange CN and NS, but it would be cool. I'd actually like to go to South Bend, see what I could film there someday. Yeah, it happens sometimes. All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Don't leave. Stay right here. All right, guys, we are back. Come to Emporia, Virginia, and across the state of Virginia. Okay, maybe someday. I want to go back to Pennsylvania, and I'd like to maybe do some railfanning in New York at some point as well. First things first, I think Damon and a few others and I are going to be doing a trip sometime next year to Indiana. I've been wanting to do a trip out that way for a while. But anyways, our southbound is near Lewis Center, which is just north of Worthington. So we will be getting a southbound probably before midnight comes. And then we also have another southbound over by Marion, an NS 118, which I guess could go along with Smart Ship Guy 118 Productions, who happens to be a mod on my channel. Hey, namaste, Neil. Good to see you. How are you tonight? Or today, because you're like 12 hours ahead. 12 or 11 and a half, something like that. Yeah, I was right, 11 and a half. Someone's, oh, CSX. I was just picking up something on CSX. I think that I-70 was having some issues, that one that went north. Yeah, Marion's a pretty big railroad town. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Neil. I appreciate it. Yeah, supposedly Steel Highway got hacked, apparently. Andy Messina, who's one of the moderators that you guys will see him commonly on the Imway City rail cam. He's on the Imway City rail cam, and that camera, he's not a mod on anymore, so I think the hackers had something to do with that. I'm hearing CSX chitter chatter. So Neil, we are in, when this thing stops, we're in Columbus, Ohio. No, it's not tied down. They're moving. This is the very northern part of Columbus, Ohio that we're in. Yeah, I was picking up CSX chatter, and I still am picking up a little CSX chatter. I'm picking them up on 2 different channels. We'll see what happens. One of those signals over to the left. Brett, you sent me a text. Okay, I read your text, Brett. I got you. Well, the defect detector is not going to provide us much update here because there's a defect detector literally like a mile south of here, and by the time that goes off, it'll be almost too late. So defect detectors aren't really going to help. Well, maybe for CSX we might, if we have something for one of the if we get something on the Columbus line, that would be helpful. Let me see if the blower's still kind of warm enough to melt some of this without me having to turn the engine on. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to snow here though tonight, according to my thing. Oh, my back right window was cracked open. It wasn't cracked enough to the fact that water and snow could get in, but still. Yep, and the blower is still kind of warm enough that I can still melt the snow. I'm not even running the engine. I'm just trying to clear up this a little bit so you guys have a nice clear view. The weather out here, it's snowing this evening. We're definitely getting snow here in Columbus. That's not even warm air, so we're turning that off. We're not getting any warm air out of that. So I'll try to keep the windshield clear so that way you guys can kind of see the tracks, because otherwise when the snow piles up you won't be able to really see anything because the snow will be all over the windshield and you guys won't be able to see the tracks in front of us. But I'll try to keep it at least clear enough so you can kind of get an outline of the crossing right there on the right. There's 3 tracks here. It's a 3-track crossing, 2 for NS, 1 for CSX. We're on the NS Sandusky district and the CSX Columbus line, and we're going to be moving after we get this southbound, depending on how far out the next one is. Maybe we'll stay for it. We'll see, depending on how fast it's moving, the 118. Because I still kind of want to drive to the Columbus sub. I think we're probably still going to do that just because it's on the way south. We got to go back south anyways to get back to downtown. Like I said, we're going to do something a little bit different for this stream where I'm actually going to end the stream in the hotel room for you guys. So I want to try that as well. What I'll probably end up having to do when we get to the hotel is I'll probably have to make sure I get on the Wi-Fi so that way I can that way I don't drop connection when I go up the elevator and everything like that. I guess what we could do real quick is we can get out of the car and see if anything is lined. I guess we can go out and check real quick. So I'm not even gonna grab my gloves. All right, let's go check real quick. Look at all that snow. Get off my tripod. Get all that snow off there. The southbound's gonna be coming on the close track, and I'll bet you we probably have a red now. Yep, we do have a red on the close track, so we do have southbound coming on the way. Still got an approach from the looks of it all the way down there at Weber. I think that, I don't know if that's Control Point Weber, but I know that's Weber Road down there. And as you guys can see by my footsteps, the snow's starting to actually stick and pile up. So it is kind of making for some nice shots. And then again, there's the signals right there for the CSX Columbus line, which are dark as can be because there's nothing that runs this freaking line. Literally, it's just as needed. So let's head back to the car. There goes a biker. Someone's biking this time of night. I would not want to be biking out here. Not in this weather. It's Interstate I-71 that we're next to, by the way, over there. You were once at Railfanning across before. Someone asked if I was lost. Well, maybe they were at least just trying to be helpful, make sure you're good, you know. I always commend people that are just trying to be helpful. Is it? Busy road? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so this won't be the longest stream in the world. We're not going to be live for like 3.5 hours, 4 hours tonight. We're just going to take it till probably a little bit after midnight. I'm going to pause. Oh, hi, everybody. Now you can see me. I'll just turn the light on so everyone can see me. Here's my Conrail hat, everybody. Have I seen CSX? Well, I've seen 4 NS, and it's going to be 5 here in a bit, but I have yet... Freaking scanner. I have yet to see anything on CSX at all on this CSX line. I have not seen anything on here. Yeah, a lot of people have seen what I look like already anyways, because a lot of you guys have met up with me. I'd say like half the stream are people I've met up with, like, and everything like that. CSX CN Railfans on here. Good to see you. We're on the NS Sandusky District and the CSX Columbus line here in Columbus, Ohio. This is Cook Road. Oh, the BNSF Seligman sub frequency I have in here is picking up the weather radio. And same with the same frequency I got for the CP Windsor sub. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Brett? Yeah, I'm picking up the weather. So if I pick that one up again, I'm gonna lock it out. Yeah, I think that I-170 was having issues after they went north through here. At least we got them already. All right, hold on, folks. I'm gonna see where our trains are at. We'll be right back. Oh, you got a new Oh, you got one of those New Brunswick ones. That's good. Those are pretty sweet. That southbound is pretty close, the 171. So we're going to go ahead and get out. I'll have to kind of get an idea where the 118 is. Again, I don't know if it went through Marion yet. But I would think now if we look down to the right, we should see the train. So if that's the case, then we need to quickly grab the tripod. No, I don't see him yet, but he'll pop up. They'll pop up kind of pretty quickly down here. The only downside is he's got an approach down there. He'll still be able to go through that signal, but I don't want him to go too slow to the fact that he stops and I get stuck. Still, I don't think we have anything on CSX. It got dropped somewhere. Oh, the New Brunswick did? It was on M396. Oh, nice. I swear, M396 always seems to have good stuff. That or 394 whenever, because that train goes out of Gary, obviously. Pine Junction's always got great power. So our southbound is going to be NS 171. That'll be the next train we should see. Because I don't think we're getting another northbound. I think we got, what? We got 2 northbounds. Yeah, we had 29C and 11E. Those were the northbounds for tonight. I don't think we're getting any more northbounds. But like I said, we got the 171 on the way. And we have the 118, which I think is still near Marion. So, yeah. All right, we're going to get back in the car for a little bit just because it's cold out here. That CSX line right by NS could be the CSX Burt line. That line barely gets anything. The only thing that it gets is as needed. Yeah, it's the Columbus line. I don't know if that's the same as what you're talking about, Brett. But I've yet to catch anything on there. Alex and I have been to this spot a few times as well. He's been here with me as well, and he can tell you the same thing. I think it only gets like coal and grain trains, to be honest. I don't think it gets that much. Yeah, if you want to, if you can watch the Marion cam, you can let me know when it goes through. They don't? Oh, I thought Marion had a cam. One thing for sure, it is cold this evening. That's why I'm bundled up. 22 degrees here. Yep, I've seen Virtual Railfan many times. I swear Marion had a cam. I guess not. Marion would be a great place, though, for a rail cam, though. I'm surprised they haven't tried. Have they tried to? Because I would think that would be a great place for them to put a rail cam. Actually, you know what? Does Marion have a cam on Railstream? Maybe Railstream has one. I know I got Railstream on my phone. Hold on one second, guys. Let me check. I don't think I'm gonna. We don't have time to check as that train is getting close, so I was worried about that, so I got back out of the car. So I got to get the tripod. I got to get the umbrella. This train's probably going to be slowing down quite a bit once they start to go through here. They should be able to clear, though, the crossing. Sorry, folks. I'll get you guys kind of better situated once I get the camera and everything all on the tripod. NS-171, our 5th train of the stream. That's pretty good, actually, for this line. Be seeing action like this. Got snow on my camera, or my phone. Yeah, so we got about a few minutes, maybe about a minute or two before that train gets here. Folks, it is after midnight now. It is officially New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve to all of you guys. We have officially less than 24 hours till 2026 gets here. And for the last day of the year, we're spending it a little bit here in Columbus trackside. Yeah, there's our train down there. But we have officially put Midnight Railfanning in the name of the game for tonight's stream. There's our train down there. I can't tell the signal and I don't want to get too close because speaking of close, that train is getting pretty dang close to the crossing. Let's see, did it improve? Nope, still an approach. We don't have time to keep dilly-dallying. Let's get started. Let's get our camera rolling for this southbound. This is going to be 171. We'll start now. Let me just finalize my angle because my camera's not straight. Here we go. It is now after midnight, which means it is officially New Year's Eve, December 21st, 2025. Last day of 2025. It is 12:02 a.m. We have a southbound coming, NS-171. 49.42. 10.47 and 71.19. NS 171 here on the Sandusky District. It is 12:06 a.m. New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2025. I gotta wipe off my lens real quick on my camera. All right, folks, train number 5 of the stream. To keep an eye out for the next southbound. We'll see where that one is, but we're going to be at some point. I think we're going to leave here in a bit. Of course, I'm still going. We've only been live for an hour and a half, Stephen. And the action here has been great. Yeah, hold on, guys. Hang on. Thank you for that. Thank you, Brett, for getting the numbers in there. I couldn't really screenshot it. Okay, now my camera's a little clean. All right. Car keys. I guess real quick we can go check CSX for giggles. Even though I know there's nothing going to be on it. But we might. I think, like I said, we're going to probably end up driving to the CSX Columbus sub. It's on the way back. Depending on how much gas I got in the car. Maybe I am going to have to stop at a gas station tonight. That signal is still red. That one hasn't gone back yet. I think that train is still clear. Yeah, I can still see it down there. The defect detector is probably going to go off here in a few seconds. We'll probably miss it, but that's okay. I'm not worried about getting it on video. I've gotten that one a few times already. Hey, guess what? There's nothing on the Columbus line. Yay. Someday I'm going to get something on this line, but the question is when. All right, once we get back to the car, I'm going to pause the stream, write down the information for that 171 into my log. That puts us up to 5 trains, guys. We've been live for a little over an hour and a half. We've seen 5 trains. That's not bad at all. Definitely makes for better action than when we did the stream in Springfield the other night. We'll see how close the 118 is, and if they're decently close, we'll stick around for it. Otherwise, if not, we'll probably end up leaving, because I would like to get back to my hotel. All right, thanks for coming on CSXCNRR. I'll see you. Yeah, I think, Jawtooth's been, I would expect that Jawtooth has been here before. A lot of those guys. Yeah, Sandusky's pretty cool. All right, hold on, folks. We'll be right back. We're going to pause. Oh.
4, track 2, no defect.
There you guys have it. We'll even get that one on video. Defect detector audio for 171. Okay, I guess that was the second time it went off. So, gotta go and delete that clip now. Defect detector audio. Okay, that's deleted. Steel highway cams are a thing of the past. Why are they all down now? I heard they got hacked or something, supposedly. If that's the case, that sucks. They have a lot of great cameras. You know, we got a handful in Michigan. You know, we got Adrian. They merged with Northern Transcon. Huh. Interesting. All right. Can you please not do that? Thank you, scanner. I freaking hate this antenna too. This antenna's great and all, but it just does not do a good job. All right.
Road, then turn left onto Indianola Avenue.
All right, we're back. So, dang, they did change names, huh? Interesting. So they are different now. Interesting. At least they're not gone. It's just at least they're, you know, something else. But, man, I wish I had some tape. My antenna is... I'm going to show you guys on my scanner real quick. My antenna just is not... This does not stay firm. That's why I have tape around it. See? It doesn't... It just wobbles everywhere like that. That's why it's great with this coat that I wear, because I have a little pocket that I can just kind of feed it out of. And, you know, kind of works good like that. But anyways, we're going to get the car warming up now. We are going to make our way to the CSX Columbus sub. And that's because the 118 is still near Marion, and it's going to be a while. So wait for that would be too long. So we're going to We're gonna get the car warmed up, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and do that. No, I didn't break, the antenna didn't break, it's just it wore out. It's not even that old of an antenna, I've only had it for a few months. All right, Brett, thanks for coming on. It was always good hearing from you. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to make our way to CSX. Thanks, Brett, for coming on, and we'll see you next time. Guys, we're gonna make our way over there, so I just gotta load my tripod up and we'll go. Just gotta get my tripod. It's all covered in snow. All right. I got the directions on my watch, so I know exactly where to go. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think Michigan got a lot of snow, I think, the other day. All right, everybody, the windshield is clearing up. Let's go ahead and get on the road. We'll go to Kinnear Road. That'll kind of start, let me just roll my window down, clear all the snow here. All right. Gotta take it nice and slow with all this snow. Yeah, the signals are back to yellow, the automatic ones, so we're gonna forget about getting that 118. Sorry, Ben, I know you would have wanted the 118 because you're SG 118P. Sorry. But it's gonna be like another half hour till they get here, and honestly, 5 trains for this evening is not bad. Unless I do want to get back to my hotel because it's gonna take a little bit to get there with all this extra snow. Here on this snowy evening here in Columbus. I think I see salt trucks up ahead. Yep. I'm not going to pay attention to the chat as much, but yeah, Ben, I won't. I'm not going to pay too much attention. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to head to CSX. We'll probably sit there for a little bit. We're not going to be there for too long. We're going to get there in about 10 minutes. We'll get to the CSX line. But yeah, guys, one more day of 2025. What are you guys going to... Actually, you know what? We'll ask that question when I can read the chat. I was going to ask another question, another topic for you guys to put in the chat. But we're going to head to CSX. Maybe we're lucky we'll get something. Actually, maybe that's not a salt truck. That's a garbage guy. That guy's changing the garbage after midnight. I think that'd be a daytime job. Another Florida car, plate in front of us. Hello, Freddie here, guy. Freddie here, guys. Did I get that right? I think so. Yeah, this is a rental, by the way, folks, and I got a Florida plate on this car. The guy in front of us has the same thing. I'm gonna guess that's it, this light I'm turning. Yeah, it is. Turning right here. Looks like we're going to be on this road for about a mile and a half, then we're going to make a left. That's the question I was going to ask, actually, Ben. Bring some of the heat out here now, because honestly, been blowing the air at the front windshield for a while. I think someone's on here. Is that Davin? Hey, Davin. Good to see you. Yeah, he'll be watching that game. We got two big games tomorrow. I'm not going to watch the Texas game. Oh, there's a Dover black button in this building. This building right here. Hey, Ben or Anthony, one of you two, text me on my phone number if you would. I might come back here tomorrow and try to film it if I can. Text me on my phone number, High Street and North Broadway. Or East, yeah. Do High Street and North Broadway. Someone text that. One of you two text it to my phone. Either Ben or Midnight Railfan enthusiast. One of you two. Because I can see it in this building. It's a Dover black button for my elevator channel. North Broadway. Thank you, Ben. Both of you texted me. Anthony texted me the wrong street, but that's okay. There goes a salt truck. Except he wasn't really shooting out any salt. There's a Kroger over here to the right. Fun fact, Kroger is based in Ohio. It's an Ohio company. Oh, hey, Weston. Welcome to the stream. Yep, fresh for everyone. Ben's not even from this area, but he knows the saying for Kroger. For you, you would have Publix. Publix is kind of your thing. But now as we keep driving, oh, and the low fuel light just came on the car. think I probably am going to have to hit a gas station. I'm going to have to hit a gas station before I go back to the garage. Well, I guess you guys are going to see that too. Me doing a midnight run to the gas station. As we start driving down this way, we're starting to get closer to the campus of Ohio State. We're actually really close now. Hey, look at that, non-snowy road until we get out of the bridge. You do? Really? I didn't think there were any in Florida. My freaking power bank already died. This power bank sucks in the cold weather. And I'm sliding. My wheels are spinning. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Turning left at this light. It's just a little slippery because of the snow, but we're fine. You just gotta accelerate lightly. And here's the Ohio Health Riverside Methodist Hospital. I think we are actually getting on the highway. Ooh, we're sliding a little bit. We're sliding just a little bit. We're not going too far on this highway. This is Ohio Route 315. We're not going that far. Yeah, you can see the road is kind of bad out here. Lane Avenue, which leads to Ohio State. Actually, we might be going by the stadium, the football stadium. We're going by a handful of the buildings right now. We're going by one of the many Wexner Medical Center buildings. What I'll do is I'll turn the camera this way. Oh, I'll bet it's nice in Florida. It's not dealing with this weather. I'm sure you're enjoying it. Getting off at the next exit. All right, we're getting off here at this exit right here. I've actually been to this crossing before. I might have actually toured it. There's the another one of the many Wexner Medical Centers, and the tracks are over here to the right. Here they are right here. So this is the CSX Columbus sub. We do have signals here from what I recall. And I think everything is all red. That kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and we'll get out real quick. We'll take a look and see what we can see. It's also kind of dark at this crossing too, but the snow will kind of brighten it up a little bit for us. All right, let's see what we can see real quick. I doubt we're gonna get anything, and honestly, that's probably fine. We're probably just gonna end up getting back in the car. But this is the CSX thing here. By the way, there's the Wexner Medical Center right there. We are definitely in the campus of Ohio State. I still think we're north of the stadium, if I recall. I'll have to look at a map real quick. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have anything coming on CSX. I think everything's all red. Doesn't look like anything's coming a while, because honestly the tracks are covered in snow. So it looks like it's been a while. Yeah, the Columbus sub does get a handful of trains per day. I just don't know how many, but yeah, there you guys have it. This is Kinnear Road. Yet to catch anything on this line either here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get back in the car. I need to hit a gas station real quick and get gas. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make our way back to the hotel. So no more trains, but stay tuned, guys. Though we're gonna go back to the hotel, and you guys are kind of in for a treat. I got a nice room, so we're gonna do that. We're coming up on 2 hours of streaming as well. But real quick, I'm gonna pause the stream because I need to find a gas station. So we'll do that real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we are back. We'll start the car up. We're gonna go hit a gas station real quick, and we're gonna stop by the stadium too. So nothing on CSX. It's time for us to then, like I said, we're gonna make our way. We're gonna make our way back to the hotel after we get some gas. Turn left at this light. Sorry guys about the pause and breaks that we've been having. Got 11 people watching right now, so thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Straight ahead though, and is Anthony still here? The stadium is straight ahead. The shoe is right there. We're gonna drive right by it. We're gonna drive right up to it real quick. Yep. To the left, right there. There it is. There's Ohio Stadium. We're gonna go right up to it real quick, let you see it. Yeah, the best part is, I mean, you can see we're not that far at all from the tracks where we were to the stadium and everything. All within a pretty close range. The gas station's not far. It's literally like 2 minutes away from the thing. And then this is one of the residential towers, Lincoln Tower right there. But yeah, the stadium's over here. And like I said, I was at a game here earlier this year. They still got the X's on University of Michigan, or all the M's. All the M's on campus get crossed out. But there you guys have it. Here is the shoe. This is it, Ohio Stadium. This is where the Buckeyes play football. Such a great stadium. Love it here. Absolutely love it here. All right, now we're gonna make our way. I gotta switch to my phone real quick. Hold on one second. We'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason my watch, it won't let me hit next route, because what I did was I put 2 stops and I did the stadium and then the gas station, which the gas station, we're going to be there literally in 3 minutes. As we turn right here onto Woody Hayes Drive, named after Coach Woody Hayes. So yeah, there, I'll turn you guys that way again. There you have it though, Michigan Railfan enthusiasts. There it is. The great Ohio Stadium. All right, now we're gonna turn on to, looks like we're turning on to Tuttle Park Place. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can park right here real quick and just kind of get a picture in the snow of the stadium. I'm gonna do that real quick because there's no one behind me. So you know what? I'm going to real quick. Plus this light's changing. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully that's gonna be the last. All right, hopefully that's the last time I stop. I'm sorry I keep doing that to you guys. There's a hotel right here too. This is, I think, the University Heights Hotel or whatever it is. Nope, that's a red light. I better not go through that. My car does not want to stop, clearly. All right, sounds good, Michigan Railfan enthusiasts. By the way, this is over here. They got the Varsity Club and Rally House, Michigan Railfan enthusiasts. This is where I got your shirt. It was, I think it was at the Rally House. It was either Rally House or the College Traditions, because College Traditions is the building to the left of that Varsity Club that you're seeing right there. I don't know why I had that off, but it's now back on. That's where I got your shirt, though, when I bought that for you. Good old Columbus. And there's no sign that says I can't turn on red, so you know what? I'm going to turn on red. All right, there's the gas station right there, Shell. So we're gonna hit that real quick. I just need to get a little gas. $2.79, not bad. It's almost as what it's like at home. All right, folks, stay here real quick. We'll be, I'm not gonna pause the stream, but I'll be right back. Just gotta get a little gas for the car, and then we're gonna make our way back to my hotel because I need to go back because it's getting late. All right, got fuel for the car. I am all full now. All right, now we're gonna make our way to my hotel, and then we'll go up to my room. I'll let you guys see that, and then we're gonna get off. Been live now for 2 hours. Plus the snow is still coming down. I want to get out of this weather. Hey, Trackside Aiden, good to see you. We're right here near Ohio State. There's the, well, you can't really see it anymore, but the football stadium's over that way. We just drove by that for a little bit. Honestly, I might come back this way tomorrow when I go back to Cook Road later on my way home, just to get some photos of the stadium, what it looks like in the snow. All right, come on, Light, let's go. Back up just a little bit, maybe that'll help. There we go. Light's gonna change here real soon. Yeah, I had the BNSF with the LEDs, right? I think you texted that to me. Turn that down. All right, here we go. Make a left. Now we're gonna make our way back to downtown Columbus. Oh, someone's crossing down there. All right, we should be there in about 11 minutes. So I'm thinking we'll probably be live for as long as like 25 minutes or so, maybe. Oh, the Florida East Coast. Yeah. It seems pretty cool. Yeah, the new paint scheme. Come on, it's green. Come on. Man, we're sliding. Kind of scared of Railfanning now? Why is that? This is US Highway 23. Take this north all the way. This will take you up to Ann Arbor, where U of M is. Don't know what this guy to the left of me is doing. He's got a green light. He's just sitting there. Oh, it's green. I should probably go. No, not me. The guy that was over to the left. There was a guy sitting to the left over there that had a green light and was just sitting there. We should be getting a green. Yep, here we go. Yeah, this is real wintry driving, that's for sure. Yeah, this will pretty much take us right downtown. They're starting to salt the roads now, which is good. So I would think, and honestly, it doesn't seem like it's snowing much anymore now. It's starting to lighten up, which is good because then hopefully by morning, or it is morning technically, hopefully by the time the sun comes up, daylight comes up, it will, most of it will be clear. Okay, tell me on Discord, yeah. If you can't talk about it on YouTube, that's fine. This sign here is right on green arrow only, so you can't turn right on red. So essentially, it's another way of them saying no turn on red. Yeah, at least they got the salt trucks out, so the roads are getting better. But on the right, where all that white snow is right there, that's pretty bad. But I guess this Ohio trip's been interesting. You know, we've kind of seen it all these last two Midnight Railfanning streams and last night's stream as well, where we had rain on the first night where it was 60 degrees, and then the next night, last night, it was in the 20s, and tonight now we got snow. So I guess we've kind of seen pretty much all of it now. But anyways, as you guys are kind of starting to see, we're making our way now downtown. You can actually see, you can kind of see it in the distance, the Nationwide building. For my elevator channel, there's a few buildings I'm going to try to swing by tomorrow before I leave Columbus, and then try to get a few trains, Cook Road, maybe one or two. You can turn, unless the sign is prohibited. Yeah, it makes sense. Should be back to the garage here real soon. I'll be curious to see when I go back to Michigan how much snow there is up there compared to here. Considering we definitely are getting hit by a good amount of snow. Got 5 people on here. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, hit the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. But you know, we got 5 trains on stream day. That's pretty good, you know, for what, an hour and a half? Yeah, hour and a half, and 4 of them were within like 45 minutes, which is great. That was awesome. And now we are officially in downtown, as you guys can see. We're coming out of the neighborhoods and everything, and we're now coming in right into downtown. Bad drivers are everywhere, as far as I'm concerned. It's not just Florida drivers. There's just bad drivers everywhere, so you just always have to be vigilant and watch yourself. Do the best you can to keep yourself safe. Yeah. That's Miami for you. Turn right on red here. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me one bit. People are crazy in Florida. I love Florida, though. By the way, right there to the right underneath that thing there are train tracks underneath this road.
Welcome to Divine Street.
And we're gonna go right here. All right, everybody, we're parked. Now I gotta gather all my stuff out of the car. Then we're gonna go up to my room. We're in the garage now. Turn that off. Just hold tight 1 second, guys. I gotta make sure I grab everything before I go. I'm gonna grab all this trash out of here as well, because I got a lot of trash. And then we're gonna go up to my hotel room. For those of you for those of you that like hotel tours and stuff like that, that'll be for you guys here in a second. Okay, just gotta gather up all my stuff. Power bank, water that I never drank. That'll just go right back up with me to the room. Scanner. Not happy that I gotta fix this antenna again. The lights keep turning off, which is not helping me. Just hold tight 1 second, guys. We'll get moving. But we're gonna go up to my room, let you guys see my hotel room, and then we'll end the stream. So we'll be on for about another 10 minutes or so. We'll unplug this charger. I'm gonna keep this charger here for tomorrow. Okay. Well, this is kind of Midnight Railfanning behind the scenes. Hold on, guys, sorry. I gotta grab my room key because I'm not gonna be able to get in the hotel without it because it's probably locked at this time. I don't know why I put it back in my wallet. Yep, I had that happen to me on the Mount Clemens sub once, actually, where didn't see anything, turned around, started to leave. I was with Michigan Railfan enthusiasts. We were trying to catch 485. A484 to A485, and 485 goes through. We heard a horn. We had no idea that it was on the way because they hadn't lined the signal in advance. It was an automatic signal, and they hadn't lined it out any further. And train kind of snuck up on us. We got back to the tracks, saw it, and then it was too late. It has happened to me, and it sucks. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's hard to carry all this crap in one hand. Okay. Just gotta throw all this trash out. Then we'll make it into the hotel. bag around me like that. All right, here we go. Now my hands are free. We'll take the stairs. Then they have Kone elevators here in this garage. Sorry for the shakes. I think someone left the door open. I don't think it's supposed to be open though. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. These are Schindler elevators. Okay, kick those off. Got my bag. Put that there. Sorry about that, guys. Put that water back there. This is my room, though, by the way, so take a look at this. It's really nice, actually. It's pretty sweet. Here y'all want to see a quick look out the window? There's a look out the window of downtown Columbus. I'll let you guys see what the bathroom looks like too. Bathroom's actually really nice. So here's my bathroom. It's actually really luxurious. Nice hotel room. Watch the way the lights turn off. They fade off. And check out this door for the bathroom. It's a sliding door, which is kind of interesting. It just closes up like that. And I got this little closet right here. So yeah. All right, well, this is my hotel room. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, Midnight Railfanning, where a little bit of behind the scenes. We got to drive a little bit around Columbus. Got you guys see Ohio State's football stadium and my hotel room now here in downtown. That's going to be it. Thank you guys for tuning in to Midnight Railfanning. Thank you guys for a great year for 2025. 2026 is going to be great as well. Don't know when I'm going to do the next Midnight Railfanning. It's going to be a while till that happens. But good night, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the little hotel tour here at the end as well. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, good night. And that's it. Bye.